Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I have my September, I think, finale. It should just be an update, but I think this is going to be the finale to pan those eyeshadows. So if you want to hear all about this project and my update finale, then let's go ahead and get on into it. So, for pan those eyeshadows, I guess I should have looked up all the things about it. It was a project I was doing that was the 86 prompts that were created by Makeup with Lainey. Everything will be listed in the description box below because I don't have that stuff anymore. I just have the couple products I'm working on. But she had two different lists. There was the 86 prompts and then I think the 100 and something prompts because they were repeating. I was just doing the 86. And I cut it off at what I had because I'm doing a few new projects, which I think have all introed now. So I have a project for my whole collection. I have a project just for magnetic singles, and I have two projects for my palettes now. So I no longer need this project, but I wanted to kind of see it out with the shades that I had. I would love to bring this project back later on down the line because I love prompt-based projects. But right now it's just not what I need. It's not suiting my collection. So, that being said, I'll explain why I think this is going to be the finale shortly. I gave myself a deadline of October 31st to either declutter or keep the shadows and end the project then anyway. I wasn't even going to go to the end of the year. But I think I have an idea of what I want to do with all these shades, so I think I'm just going to end it this month. So I was going to tell you at the end, but that's my synopsis. I've used every shade but one. So I think we can just go ahead and talk about it. First, for pop culture reference, I had brought in my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Dost Thou Comprehend. It is this beautiful orange. We're going to swatch everything since this is going to be the finale. So she looks like this. Let me build her up. She is still very creamy. No scent, so that's good. It's a beautiful orange. It's got little bits of glitter, very foiled. I've used it twice. Once in, I don't have even what those colors were anymore to tell you. I don't have before August. I didn't write it down. So, before August, before June even. But I had 2 out of my 3 uses. I do love this Super Shock. I just didn't have orange in my palettes. So I wasn't really doing orange looks very often, which is the only reason I haven't really used this. I do love this shadow. I love the packaging. And probably when the shadow goes off, as long as the pan isn't like rusted, I'll probably still keep the packaging. But obviously, since I did use this, I will go ahead and keep this, so stays in the collection, but done. So we're going to call that a complete. For an M shade, I rolled in my Pretties for Your Face shadow in the shade Moonchild. So this is like a bluish gray. It's right there. Now, it looks really pretty in swatch. I had it on my inner corner. It is so lackluster. It made me so sad. I had to top it with other things. You can see it just a little bit right here. But it's just so lackluster. It has no shine, no shimmer on the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this because it's just, I need my shimmer shades to be shiny. Like, that's what I need them to do for me. And this it's not shiny enough to use as an inner corner or even on my first third of my lid, but it's not dark enough to use on my outer corner because The satininess of it, if it was darker, I could use out here and I would be happy with it, but it's not dark enough for that. So somebody else I think could use this and love it, but that person is not me. So because I decluttered it, am decluttering it, that is a shade that done. Because that's also part of this, is to figure out if I'm decluttering things. Partner or friend to pick. For that, I had picked out my Pretties for Your Face shade in Winged Serpent, which is this shade here. It's on the center of my lid. I don't know if you can see it now. I have like 8 things on my eyes when it comes to shimmers, but it looks like this. It is absolutely stunning. And I love it so very much. So I actually got to use this. So this gets to stay in the collection because I love this. I mean, to be honest, even if I hadn't used it, this one would be an exception to the rule because Ian picked it out and it's very, very pretty. But it gets to stay. So very pretty. We're going to call that one a complete. We're going to skip over that and talk about an N shadow. And for that, I picked out my Notoriously Morbid shade. It was a loose shadow in Nighttime in Emerald City. I used that on the 3rd of September. It had absolutely no shine. The green base was trash. And it just didn't want to adhere to the eye. Like, it would just fall off. So I decluttered it. And I don't even have it show you because I already sent it off to a friend. So that is gone. Prompt done. For A to Z Roulette, we had randomly got the letter J. So I picked out the Dose of Colors shadow. This is the Block Party shadow in the shade Jackpot, which looks like this. It is a blackened base green. Now, that is what it looks like. I tried to put this on my look today. And let me tell you, literally, you don't get any of the blackened base. You might if you really build it up. But, like, this is what I want on my eyes, and this is not what you get. Like, let me see. And, like, I'm having to push so hard to even get that much of a swatch. All you get on the eyes is the little bit of shimmer. The goldy green glitters. And I can get that out of other shadows. I don't need this. I don't want this. I'm decluttering this. So because that is a declutter... Oh, and I used that today. Why did that not... We're calling that a prompt done and decluttered. And last but not least, the only shade I didn't use, I've swatched it a bunch, but I haven't used it, is the... So this is from the Lunar Beauty mystery box that he did 2022. It might have been last year. I got this in a giveaway that I won. I just have this shade. So I don't know. It doesn't have a shade name. So I just call it the mystery green shade. I have swatched it a billion times, but I've never worn it on the eyes. It's literally like what this wants to be, but better. And it is so pretty. It's got like blue sparkles on top of it, on top of the like olivey green base. But I never used it. So do I keep it? I wish I had room to put it on my look today. Yeah, let's see. That didn't do absolutely anything to the lips. That's unfortunate. And I wish I knew when it rolled in. Because let's see. Purple. I think that's March. So that probably rolled in. That rolled in early. That's been in a very long time, and I still haven't used it. I think this can go. As pretty as it is, it's been in at least 3, 4, 5 months, and I've never once used it. And even though I have a green palette in now, do I want to give it a second shade? Because it's pretty. I'm going to put this in my current little palette, and I will update you on it. If I don't use it ASAP, it will be gone, but I'm going to call that fail. But update with Imageddon. So that is going to be my finale. I think overall I did really good. I know I hit a lot of my goals. Like I said, decluttering 2 of these shadows. But 2 of them I get to put away, which is great. And I get to put away my little 9 pan, which will be nice because that's what I want to put these in, actually. Is I want to get them out of this big pan and put them in here. So that's going to do it for today's update. I'm so sorry that I ended another project, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.